Good evening, folks. Welcome to the 5 to 9 the Friday stream. How you guys doing? I did a little bit of downsizing my voice here. I might be a little loud, but how's everybody doing today? Now we're gonna get through another 10 floors of Pot D, of which I did not start. Holy crap, I did not start anything. But there is another game that I wanted to check out today called Voice of Cards, created by the same people who did Nier, and I'm wondering how that's going to be. Oh, look at that. So that's why it looks so weird, because it was actually like down. I didn't understand why that was. But yeah, I see you, Arcus. How you doing, man? How are you doing? Oh my goodness. Ooh, I got some. Ooh, I got a lot of coins from that. Just being gone for 2 hours? Really? What? How much money do I have? 39? I should be pretty good. All right. Go, my avatar. Go! Kill the sticks! Destroy them! Hey, Brendan, how you doing? Oh, man. So today, like I said, we're going to be going through another 10 floors of Pot D. If I feel like taking on, Edda, we'll get past 50 maybe. But there, like I said, there is a game that I wanted to check out called The Voice of Cards. But also today we're going to be talking about video games. And when I mean talk about video games, I mean there has been certain changes that I've noticed throughout throughout. Why is everything so freaking big? What's happening? I gotta go change this too now. Like, look at that, man. Do 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 do. All right, maybe it's because the monitor hit the screen. The monitor got big and everything, and I'm playing it on like a higher resolution. Maybe that's the reason why it got so big. Did I hear about the expansion for the Switch? Yeah, I have. The Nintendo Online expansion, something I do want to talk about. I have a lot of questions for Nintendo as to their business decisions and why they're doing things like this. I definitely want to know what's going on here. Gaming itself is definitely changed over the 3 decades. Like, honestly, not really too sure what to make of all that, like with how gaming is. I don't know. And the thing is that kids these days, they don't know what it was like back in the day, so obviously they're just gonna play games that any game just like anybody makes at this point. What opinion I heard it's a bad port. It is a bad port because the emulation for the Nintendo 64 is piss poor. It's pretty bad. So the way they did it, they took the Nintendo games, right? They took those Nintendo games and they decided, oh yeah, we're just going to port on over without fixing any of like the rumble pack if there was any features that required other outside accessories, controller input doesn't have any configuration at all. They didn't put any configuration into it. It's like they did a lazy job with it. I honestly think, and this is just me being the person that I am, I honestly think that perhaps Nintendo is going the way of just laziness, you know? Maybe they... you know what? I really have to say this. I feel as though that after Satoru Iwata passed away, I feel as though that Nintendo started falling way off. They started going way down hill. And, you know, I really don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. I think that because Satoru Iwata passed away, they lost a lot of like what made Nintendo genuinely Nintendo. Somewhere along the line, their leaders within the company was just like, you know, they like everything that Satoru Iwata did, just like they just don't care or something. Like they just like nobody's going to replace him. Honestly, nobody's going to replace Satoru Iwata, and I understand that. I also understand that plenty of people will say like, oh, it's just nostalgia and ... and I'm like, no, guys, come on, it's not just nostalgia or anything like that. Satoru Iwata was actually genuinely, he was an amazing person. I know a lot of people say like, it's like, you know, you don't know who the real Satoru Iwata was, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I don't, but at the same time, when he was at the head of the helm, you know, there was still a lot of crap going on, but at the very least, they were minimal. Nintendo made emulation illegal, and yet they themselves... No, they did not make emulation illegal, Brendan. They themselves cannot do anything about emulation. They've tried to take down sites that have the ROMs, which, in that case, is up for legalization. But emulation is not illegal, Brendan, and Nintendo can't change it to make emulation illegal. There are plenty of places, including Nintendo themselves, that use emulation within their systems. Wii had an emulator. Wii U had a better emulator. The Switch has a piss poor emulator. Technically, your computer is an emulator. So no, Nintendo can't make emulation illegal. But emulation, why should I pay more money for an old game I bought full price on the Nintendo 64 at release date? Well, if you think about the value, it's not the fact that, like, what you're paying for with the online, the expansion, you're paying for mainly, like, the DLC for Animal Crossing, because I'm thinking that's the bulk of their revenue that they had to put into it. I would say emulation and them emulating their games, that's like a nothing burger. They hardly did anything. Absolutely nothing. They did nothing to make sure that when they did this, everything was going to be peachy clean. Some developers took care of the ROM hacks, such as Serious Sam or Spyro the Dragon games. Some developers took care of the ROM hacks? Took care of ROM hacks, such as... Took care of ROM hacks? Serious Sam? And what ROM hacks are you talking about, Argus? I can believe Serious Sam has a ROM. I believe like a lot of games have ROM hacks, but I don't know what you mean, because you're saying ROM hacks. Do you mean porting Serious Sam and Spyro the Dragon over to PC? Because is that what you mean? I'm not really too sure what you mean by that, Argus. And I think I'm the only one online today. I think so. I got my pot shards here. Let me check out what's going on in terms of the live stream here. I'm just taking a look. All right, we got 6 people watching. Hey, how you guys doing? And is it stuttering? Let me know. If it is, I'll try to see if it's like my internet or something like that. What else can I do? I mean, I was making money off of the tiger skin, but oh wait, this is the, oh my goodness, this is the gold, bronze, and stuff like that. All right, what we're gonna have to do at this point, then we're going to go ahead and go do our thing. But hold on. Now that I think about it, no, I can't do that yet. What do you mean by that kind of stuff, Argus? You gotta specify, because you said developers took care of ROM hacks, but what do you mean by ROM hacks? I'm not fully understanding what you mean by ROM hacks, because a developer, you're saying some developers took care of ROM hacks, but developers, right, they legally cannot tender ROM hacks, I should say. That's why I'm saying specify. Do you mean what I said before with them porting over to the PC? Is that what you mean? You think it's worth to pay for the mount from the collector's edition? No, not really. The collector's edition isn't really like worth your money, to be honest, senpai. I'm just being honest with you. Only the real thing about the collector's edition, I think, is that, I mean, you don't really get anything too exciting from the collector's edition. And you're talking about Endwalker, right? So let me take a look at that, right? Let's take a look at the collector's edition of Endwalker and see what you get. So Endwalker collector's edition. Why does that keep happening? I hate when that happens. I think it's because, yeah, I don't know. That might be because I'm pressing shift. A Pegasus mount, but I want to see what you also get besides the Pegasus mount. There has to be something more. So when you pre-order Endwalker, you receive Endwalker number of bonuses. You get the increased 30%. You get wind up Palom minion. Pre-order file, okay, Endwalker to participated, blah 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 blah. November 19th, PST. Oh, so I gotta do something about that. And will allow to be granted Endwalker, but what comes with collector's edition? So the collector's edition includes the digital download, bundle, okay, nothing really, yeah, nothing really, like the digital collector's edition, like it really doesn't come with anything except for that Pegasus. That's it. Collector's edition and digital edition, yeah, just the Pegasus, the Orin mount, wind up Purim. Here, I'm showing you what you get here. Oh, and a Death Scythe. You get a Death Scythe, exclusive as a Reaper exclusive weapon. Oh, again? Why is this okay? All right, well, with that being said, yeah, the physical, Azim pen, the Azim pen, haha. The physical collector's edition is pretty hot, but nobody's gonna, only people who got there first will get it. I need to get me some more tea. If this is all you get from the collector's edition, then I guess it's up to your discretion. I don't think, unless you really want that scythe, I don't think these are worth the cost, honestly. You get a Purim minion, you get a Death Scythe. It's exclusive for the Reaper, but if you don't like the Reaper or anything like that, then it wouldn't be worth it. And I guess the mount, but like a standard edition is $39.99, so it's a $20 difference. It's $20 difference. You're basically paying, you're basically paying for the mount for $20. That's what you're really doing with the collector's edition. You're paying $20 for the mount. These two are up to your discretion, and even that is a little pricey for me, but I already bought the collector's edition, so I'm not one to talk. I chose to get the collector's edition, so maybe you don't want to listen to me that much. I don't know. But yeah, I guess it's up to your discretion if you really want to get it. I'm just saying, like. We need. Sorry, I'm just stretching the screen here a bit. There we go. I had to stretch the screen there a little bit. Hey, what's up, Sanic? How you doing, man? So it's up to your discretion. That's probably not the answer you want, Senpai, but you're basically paying for the mount. If you see $20 more to get a flying armored horse with 6 legs as something worth buying, go right ahead. Go right ahead. I will say that I can't be the one to define that as either good or bad. What the hell? They raised the goddamn price. What the hell? Hell no, man. I better start making my own. Jeezers. Look at that price. I got 16. I should be fine. But I should start actually making my own. Gotta ask Black Mage mains, why won't you guys leave your ley lines? Even when the AoE is right there. It's the funniest shit ever because ley lines. Because ley lines. You won't understand until it happens to you. I don't think I got any of the master res. Oh wait, no, I got. Wait. Oh wait. Oh, that's a lot of. Oh wait. Oh my god. that is ingredients right there. I'll have to try to make that later. I probably can't even do it because look at the requirements. You need that much control and that much crafting. Damn. I'm gonna try my best to make the chicken fettuccine, but it looks like chicken fettuccine, all this down here looks like it's, you know, most of this actually. I think 2 of them are basically the primary, but people are making a lot of money off of that crap, man. I need to get the ingredients and make it myself so I can start rolling in the dough. Get it? I bought Endwalker twice, so I can't talk PS5 and PC and 1 digital collectors. I bought the digital collectors, you know, that's me. But I understand once I play Black Mage. There's a lot of gil in the food business. Oh yeah, hell yeah. The bad thing about it though is that I'm in a crafters guild, or not, well I am, but I'm also free company, not a guild. I'm sorry. I brought back some memories of an old game that we all that some of you guys used to play. I'm sorry about that. But I'm in a crafters server. So my server is mainly crafting rather than doing like a whole bunch of hardcore content or doing savage raiding and stuff. I would say my data center is so peaceful that the most you'll see is RP. I think actually RP is what's most of my data center, honestly. A lot of people like their RPs. Oh man. Oh no, we're taking Edda now. We're taking on Edda now. Okay. Guess we're gonna be taking on Edda now. I did say that like we might not make it to Edda today, but I'm like, oh wait, no, she's next. Wait for it. Hey, I'm here. Can you let go of the... There we go. It's on this floor? You sense the horde calling. I'll do one site. Crystal, the king of RP. Crystal, the king of RP. Oh, I guess he wouldn't dare come down this way. Here we go. I see a lot more people. How you guys doing? I'll actually take on the gargoyle. I've been leveling up my discipline of the hand classes, except for culinary. Culinarian. I don't even. Alchemist, miner, and botanist at 50, while the discipline of the hands are at level 30. That does seem like a good way to go. The discipline of the land are a hell of a lot easier to level up, in my opinion. And then there's the fact that the discipline of the hand, you can go to the Ishgard Restoration. Go there, the firmament, and you'll be able to level up. Actually, just go through the diadem. See, like, the diadem is where it's at. Please. I don't know where you're gonna turn. You're probably gonna turn to my left. Oh, yes, it's good to be wrong. It's good to be wrong. Good to be wrong. Haven't touched fishing. I'm avoiding that one until I can't anymore. Fishing's not bad. Fishing is actually fun. There's this thing in Limsa where you can go and just like fish for like, I think it's like 20 minutes. And every time you come back from that, you get a crap ton of levels from it. I think it was specifically made for that, but it's also made to fish for like incredibly rare fish at the same time. Wait, there's a chest here? Oh, okay. I got a strength, y'all. I got a strength. There's the gnat. There's the demon. Oh, you bitch ass demon. Has stopped me from continuing the Heavensward story. Really? Gosh darn. Why don't you just finish the story first, then move on to crafting and gathering? Dang, man. What you doing? All right, Nat. Hi, mate. How you doing? Some stream for me right before bed. Oh, man. Probably across the sea again. Yeah. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a show before you gotta go to bed, you know? But we were talking about something before till we started not talking about it, but here's what I have to ask you guys. What do y'all think about the gaming industry lately? How it's being sold, how it's being made, how it's being played. What do y'all think about it? Because to be honest, things have changed quite drastically, and I understand that most of the change is due to like big businesses and marketing companies. Video games is the #1 source of entertainment in the world, but that doesn't distract the fact that a lot of these companies out there are kind of like ruining the gaming industry. So I'm making my relic for Sam and Gunbreaker. Good on you and good luck. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh, is he coming? Hi. Hi there, Manticore. Yeah, by the time we make it to the floor 50, we'll be level 60. think it's very different depending on the genre. I don't know if you can generalize. Like, take a nice indie company versus Blizzard. Well, let me make it less broad for you, because I understand what you mean by. Oh crap! I understand what you mean by that. I do also think that when it comes to people getting into the game industry, it's like amazing, especially for indie devs. But if I look at maybe the industries that started it all, like Atari, Nintendo, Sega, like Sega's not, no, they're no more. Well, they're around, they make third party, but they got so into trying to marketing their stuff that like, I don't know, they just became a shell of their former selves. You got Nintendo that like worked well for a good decade until it wasn't. Activision used to be the hotness back in the day. They used to be like one of those, like, you don't disrespect Activision, right? You don't disrespect Activision. Activision was that game that was making quality games, and now look at it. And we have more and more indie devs, but like, they still have to work with big game companies. And sometimes big game companies screw over the indie devs, you know? We're talking about AAA titles. It depends on the game and the company. Wish I didn't have to take that into regard, but because of them, I've started looking at other games that I've loved. You know, like back in the day, you know, you would hear like most of these big time companies come out with games. Where are a lot of those companies at? They're either shut down or absorbed and changed. Right? Some of them are not here, some of them are here. Some of them made amazing games, but where are they? Like, Sony made Legends of Dragoon, right? They made Legends of Dragoon. And to be honest, if they continued the series, it probably would have been amazing. It probably would have rivaled, if, I mean, maybe not rival, but would be somewhere up there alongside Final Fantasy. You know, Legends of Dragoon is such a good game. Like, what other lost games is there out there that hasn't been ruined yet? Oh, another steal. Good. Oh man, I really do not want to face that guy. Which way is he going? Long development times for an 8-hour game with no content and full of bugs. I mean, that's not all of them. That's not all the AAA game industries. That's not all of them. I can tell you that right now. It's only like some of them. But it almost feels like that there are a lot of shortcuts being made, and it's being like copied by other game industries. That's good. That's fine. As long... Ooh, there's stairs here. Come here, you motherfucker. Ow. Shameless plug, if anyone wanted to give RPG a try, I love Divinity Original Sin. Oh, okay. Well, I have that game. Original Sin 2? Yeah, I have that game. I actually have it. If there's any RPGs I could tell you that are probably diamonds in the rough other than the Legend of Dragoon. Let's see. I think this isn't, I guess you could call it an action RPG, Alundra. Oh, geez. There we go. Woo! Let's go. Killing everybody. Let's go. Grandia series? I think Grandia is pretty well known. I might be mistaken, but I think Grandia is well known. Shut up. Oh look, Bob Boogity. 30 seconds? I think I can kill a few more people. Divinity feels like Baldur's Gate, but modern. Hey, what's up, Grima? Oh no, we're killing this guy. Hey there. Hey, cousin, what's up? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bob Boogity. EA Blizzard needs Yoshi P running their company. No. See, Yoshi P doesn't need to be running their company. What Yoshi P should do is absorb all of their people and bring it into Square Enix and onto the 14 team, and actually teach them how to make good games. Because it's a lot more than just the people who are ahead of that, you know? Yeah, and he could probably do, go ahead and try to do something about Blizzard, Activision Blizzard, but at the end of the day, those investors will be like, no, you gotta keep it like this, and Yoshi P is gonna be like, well, if that's what you guys think, nah, he's gonna have to blow that shit up, too. When I mean blow it up, I mean he's gonna have to like start cutting down weeds and stuff, The name like Activision Blizzard is not in the best of light, really. Oh, I got another rage word. Capcom ain't perfect now, but Christ, I prefer the way they are now compared to before. I can agree to that. I think I can agree to that. I really want to wait until BG3 is fully released. I don't know if I do it though. For sure, that's what everyone tells them. Still waiting for them to add Paladin into BG3. Now, you're gonna have to educate this idiot. What is BG3? You're gonna have to educate this idiot. Educate him. Maybe I know it, maybe I don't know. But you're gonna have to educate this idiot real quick. Be great to have a good WoW in Final Fantasy 14. I like it. Actually, can't I just walk past him? Baldur's Gate. Oh, okay. No, I'm an idiot. No. I'm an idiot. You don't have to apologize. I'm an idiot. I don't know acronyms. Y'all don't have to apologize. Breath of Fire. Holy crap. Wait, didn't they? No, they didn't. They didn't. I was about to say, didn't that come out like remake or something? I'm like, no, I must be thinking of something else because I don't remember if they ever like made a remake of Breath of Fire 1 through 4. I don't remember. And if they did, then I missed it. But Baldur's Gate, yeah, I agree with the Baldur's Gate. Oh no, he would shut that shit down. Yoshi P walks into the Activision Blizzard building and he says, blow it up. What? Blow it up. But what? Blow it up. Do it. Blow it all up. Oh man. I mean, of course he would say everybody get the hell out, but he's gonna blow up the building. Guild Wars 2 took many hours of your life. Oh man, you have no idea. Guild Wars took, if that's what you're talking about, Guild Wars 2 took many hours of my life. Especially after 14 1.0 and that massive disappointment. So Breath of Fire never got a remake? I thought it did. I never really, it needs a reboot. I didn't think they did or wasn't really thinking too hard about Breath of Fire. But you guys are very right about that. Any other games, diamonds in the rough, that I probably have never heard of? Grandia, obviously, is something that I've played in the past. Where Okay, so that's the room that I need to go into. Like, I honestly think, like, let's start a list. Let's start a list. Games that, one, I could probably review in the future. Go deep diving into it. But, like, two, play on stream and have, like, a good nostalgia trip. You know one game they should really remake, maybe? But, like, just make it, like, a bit more HD? Tumba. That's not an RPG, but it is a game that I loved. Chrono Cross needs a damn remake. Chrono Cross does need a damn remake. You're right. No, stop it, Bye Boogity. Hey, Isabel. Happy Friday! How you doing? Lufia 2 on the SNES is a great old RPG. I've never played Lufia. I've never played Lufia, don't know how it's pronounced, but I never played it because I wasn't allowed. My cousins said, don't touch my controller or I'm going to break your arm. And I said, oh, okay. Listen, I come from a black family, so them breaking my arm was like a monthly thing anyway. I once jumped on the bed and knocked out 3 of my teeth when I was a kid. Don't worry, they needed to be knocked out. They were knocked out a little early, but they needed to be knocked out. There's so many old games I love for their OST. Yeah, it's the whole reason for me playing Final Fantasy 14. Oh man, we got wraiths now. Motherfucker, where did you come from? Around the corner? Don't give me that face. That was a trap. That was a trap, I swear. Where'd you come from? Oh my god. No, stop screaming. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have no abilities. I have no abilities. Oh my god. Where are my abilities? Oh no. This is not looking very well for the Sink Weaver. Oh wait, Serenity? Let's go. I was legit scared, guys. I did not see that wraith come around the corner like that. It almost took my life, guys. And I wasn't paying attention to the floor. Tumba was fun. Yeah. There's a German fantasy game that's legendary called Gothic. Never played Gothic. It's incredibly popular back in the day. Oh god, wait, there's another one. Oh wait, no. That's a nightmare, not a wraith. There's a difference. One's better than the other. Well, bro, you about to have a rough time. Good luck. Thank you. Actually, I can just walk by this guy, by Boogity. I don't need to run into him. See? Yakuza is a really nice series. It is. I've played a little bit of Yakuza. Does anyone outside Germany know the Gothic series? Probably. There are probably a few people here because I get a lot of you guys from across the pond. A lot of you, honestly, I'm surprised. I get a lot of people from Europe watching my streams and my videos. I don't know why. Oh man, my one game I would love to have a remake or a remaster or a continuation is Dark Cloud Chronicles. You are not fine, boy. Why were you there? There you go. But yeah, Dark Cloud Chronicles, loved it. That does need a remake. It needs a remake, an HD remaster, something. First game in a while that made me cry like a bitch. Oh, sounds like Gothic is going to be a game that I need to invest some time in. You want to ever play Gaia Online? I've played Gaia Online, but I don't remember much of it. I just know that I've seen the logo and tapped, start and went in, but I don't remember much of the game. Quite old, but a fantastic, pure RPG. I'll have to put that on the list. Because the reason why I'm asking for all this, right? The reason why I'm asking you guys is because I legit think... Oh, geez. I legit think that gaming nowadays isn't going in, like, the best direction. Like... And it's not all games, don't get me wrong, it's not all games, but think about the most popular games that are out there right now. We may like what we like, but what are the most popular games right now? The most popular games that you've played, and there's one, I mean, there's a few that are actually really popular, and I accept that they are popular, and I do like them, like Minecraft. Minecraft is incredibly popular, like the most sold game in the world. Pokemon is also different. Pokemon used to be amazing, but now it's kind of not. And they came out with Pokemon Unite. Everybody was like, oh yeah, it's Pokemon Unite. Everybody loves it. It's free to play. And, you know, it's really not offensive. It's not trying to take your money. And it's just like, you get deep into the game and it's trying to take your money. And people will be like, oh, but it's free to play. That's why they're trying to take your money. I'm like, I would have rather just spent $30 on it, right? I would have rather spent $30 on Pokemon Unite and spend like DLC money on the characters that would come out, you know? That, I mean, I did that for Smash Brothers, and I know it's not monetarily. I think Smash Brothers isn't doing better than a lot of the free-to-play games at all. It's just a good game. That's all it is at the end of the day. It's a good game. Very supported, but I'm pretty sure it costs a lot of money to make deals with all those game companies. What? You little bastard. Do I have a witching? I do. It's time, boys! Emergency rage! Emergency rage! If you hear sirens in the background, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. So, I live in Philadelphia, and I apparently live on a main street. It's as though they don't want to go on any other fucking street. All old level 5 games need remakes. Do they now? I would love Dark Cloud Chronicles being made into an MMORPG, but I have to drop for 14, and that's too much love and attention thrown away. So yeah, remake, master, an RPG of that, or an MMO of that, that's kind of unique, wouldn't it? I can tell you about some popular RPGs from Germany. I hope they all have English text, but I think so. If there's a way to put in like an English like text mod in those RPGs, then you know, it'll be all good. I haven't played Pokemon since Diamond and Pearl, and I'm buying the remakes only cause, well, that's my favorite one. But if I kept up playing Pokemon games, my opinion might have been different. My opinion is that Pokemon has gone a little bit downhill. They're great games. One never sees as they are only popular in one country. That's true. I think that America is like a hot pot. America is a hot pot of different games and genres. Oh, I got an innovation. Oh, that's great. I guess I'm chilling then. All right, well, we're chilling. We're chilling, guys. We're not doing nothing. We're gonna chill here because innovation, damage dealt is reduced and taken damage is increased. Yeah, we're gonna chill. We're gonna chill. You ever played Dark Souls? Have I played Dark Souls? Yes. Yes. Have I played Dark Souls? I've played Demon Souls, Dark Souls. I couldn't play the remake. I don't have a PlayStation 5, sorry. I've played Bloodborne. There's a person about to... Ah, you motherfucker! Ah! Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? How'd you get here? How'd you get here? No! None of that. Okay, dog, don't turn around. Alright, that's intuition. Dog, I said don't turn around. Well, I'll kill you anyway. Let's go. Oh, thank you, Professor Rain. Thank you! I appreciate it for any of the games that you give me. Never like to say there are no good games that came out, but rather there just aren't any games in my usual pool that have captured my interest. I gotta swim out into another pool or the ocean. Games are becoming more focused on residual income with putting as least resources to the game as possible to savvy MMOs. Or I said MMOs, I'm sorry, savvy money. To save money, sorry. I looked at that misspelling there and that got me confused. I do apologize for that. And I agree. Here's the thing that I will also add to that. There are tons of good games out there, so don't get me wrong. There are a bibbity bobbity ton of good games out there, and those games are out there, but usually where I find those games are within like the indie crowd and AAA games that come out, but then they have to have a day one patch. And that's most games, and I don't understand like when did we get to, like, I don't know if any of you guys remember this. Right? I don't know if any of you guys remember this, but back in the day, they used to send out demo copies to random people who sign up for like magazines, or they just ship it in the mail because somehow they knew you had a child, or because, you know, where you bought your console, they had your address on file, and then they would just send that out to like game companies and shit. But remember PlayStation's underground discs, and there was like, I don't know how many of them. Remember the Namco Museum for the PlayStation, and how they had 5 different discs that all came to, if they all came together, they would just spell out Namco. Especially the demos, though. Especially demos for PlayStation, the underground discs. They were just like, every time I got one of those, I was giddy because I was like, what's going to be in this one? What games are going to come out? I can't wait to bother my parents for more. Right? There is actually a bunch of discs that if you put in a secret code, there was more demos in there. I was like, oh man, that was awesome. And they were genuine, actually thought out demos. Like, I remember when I got the Crash Bandicoot demo, and it had a whole bunch of other games on it too. Like, it had a secret code to play Gex on there. Not the whole game, but the demo of Gex. I was like, what the hell is Gex? Oh my god. They had videos, trailers on those demos as well. Sometimes you would just pop the disc in just to watch those trailers. Remember the VHSs they would send to your house that was just like showcasing mini games or just one game? There was one for Banjo-Kazooie, and I was hooked. I was absolutely hooked. Oh my goodness, games are becoming more focused on... Yeah, I think I read that, sorry. There's a tabletop system like Dungeons and Dragons in Europe called Black... What would you say? Black Eye or Das Raz? I can't read German, I'm sorry. Come at me. They made some great RPGs that work based on this system with actual roles. That's pretty cool. Underground Disc came with Pizza Hut orders. They did. You got them through the mail, you got them with Pizza Hut, you got them from Chuck E. Cheese sometimes. You get them from all over the place, to be honest. The Underground Discs were like were like something that was like a deal for a lot of discs. I remember getting one from like Blockbuster when Blockbuster existed. And the games that you would get for Blockbuster, you would like beg your mom, please rent it again! So it's a video game, but it feels like a Dungeons and Dragons, a bit like Divinity. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Oh shit, I forgot. Disco Elysium is literally my favorite game of the year. Oh, you like Disco Elysium. I haven't played Disco Elysium, but there's a reason for that. The actual reason, honestly, is because I know the game is not for me. Like, personally, it's not for me, and I know that. I'm not gonna say that the game is bad, it's just, it's not my cup of tea, you know? I think anybody who loves Disco Elysium is, like, you know, you're better than me. Because that kind of game is actually brilliant. It's a brilliant game. I don't play it, but it's a brilliant game. I think it is, at the very least. It's a brilliant fucking game. What do I think about Dragon Age? I like Dragon Age. I haven't played a lot of it. I've played... I don't remember, because my brother was the one who had the Dragon Age games, and he let me borrow them. But... bye, y'all! But yeah, I do like Dragon Age. I like how it plays. There's a lot that I remember from Dragon Age, although I did enjoy myself. I did get a feel, though, like, I think one time I got yelled at by my brother when I said, oh, man, this is like Elder Scrolls. And he was just like, don't call it Elder Scrolls. I was just like, I'm sorry. And I was an uneducated, blasphemous little boy, so please forgive me. I will say that games nowadays is kind of iffy. Like, Metroid Dread came out, right? And it's a really fun game. But for a lot of people, there are some who can't play the game or, you know, beat the game because of just how it is. And I'm not gonna rag on the one developer dude who worked on Twisted Metal, how he was like, oh, Metroid Dread has bad game design. The game design is opinionated, you know, it's his opinion. I'm gonna be nice to him. Oh man, this is a room. This be a room right here. You're a Bethesda simp? I think I used to be a BioWare simp. I loved Mass Effect. But honestly, Mass Effect was a game that, like, not just that, but KOTOR. KOTOR was also amazing. Oh man. You remember when WoW was good? I remember when WoW was good, and I didn't play it at the time because I was playing other MMOs. So I remember when WoW was good and everybody talked about it, but I was different. I was like, I don't want to play WoW. I want to play Final Fantasy 11. I want to play RuneScape. I want to play EverQuest. I was a very stubborn child. KOTOR, did I play Star Wars The Old Republic? Yes, actually. During the time when I wasn't playing any MMOs, or during the time after Final Fantasy 14 1.0, and I think when I stopped playing 11, around those times, that's like a whole saga in itself. I was playing Star Wars The Old Republic. Oh my god, I need more, Jesus. I was playing Star Wars The Old Republic. I was playing that, and I liked what I played. Oh, hi, where did you come from? Hi. I'll be honest though, The Old Republic had like one flaw that I didn't like, And that was like the interactions, like when you're talking to people and you do it all the time. It's like the Old Republic, it's like KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic. If you're in a party with somebody and they're like one of those chaotic good people, or you know, people who chose the good side but they're going the dark path, if you like when you try to talk to an NPC and you answer, it randomizes who answers. And if the person who's like trying to go dark answers, everyone gets dark points. Everyone gets dark points. Oh crap. There we go. Oh, hi. All right. Well, as long as I don't make any noise. Also took a lot of time. Every single class story is so great. Why are there so many of you? Why are there so many of you? Why? What? I found the end. I found the exit though. But why are there so many of you? Why? Oh, it killed him. The landmine killed him. That's absolutely funny, actually. I think you experience... Oh. I think you experience the class stories just by yourself. It's great. Yeah. You experience the story by yourself, but the rest of the game, you share that with like your partner. Like a dungeon, for instance. A dungeon has like certain scenarios where you're talking with somebody, and when you do talk with somebody, whoever's in your party could also sway the conversation. And I thought that was kind of cool. What the hell? I'm gonna go beyond. See if I can find some stuff here. There better not be another one. There was like 4 or 5 of those guys here. Oh, look at that. Another steel. By the way, you can sneak past those guys. Hello? Thank you. Okay. Okay, well, bone dragons. Oh no, that's a nightmare dragon. Hey, listen, I need you to just like not be alive. Got another rage. We got 3 rage. Shut up. You know what? I'm clearing out the room. I'm clearing out the room. Where are we at? 20 minutes? We're on floor 49. We're good. Nope. Nope. I'm a tank. Skies of Arcadia. I agree. Skies of Arcadia could use a... Hold on. Skies of Arcadia could use a remake. Sadly, I have to sleep now, but I'll definitely send the games. Have a nice day or night. For me, it's the evening, but have a good night, Prof. Have yourself a good sleep. So... I think after this, I do want to play a little tiny bit of new RuneScape, which is RuneScape 3, because there is like a lot to study about that game. There is a huge difference between old school RuneScape and RuneScape 3. I want to do a case study on that though. Like, I think RuneScape is like the perfect example of what I mean by things change over time. Things have definitely changed. Like, I'm still on the fence of just like where games are going. you see a lot of games heading towards this future where monetization is kind of like the biggest thing. People see free-to-play games as a good thing, but it's like, what is tacked onto the free-to-play games? It's... I can't totally agree with it. I can't totally agree with it, you know? I get it. Free-to-play games allow people who don't have money to play the game for free, but it's like, at what cost? You know? I'm alone in that. I'm alone in that. I don't think a lot of people think the same thing I do. Oh, leave me alone. She diseased me. She diseased me. I know why she did it. Oh, whoa. Turn around. What do I think about PSO2 and free-to-play experience? The PSO2 is one of those games I sadly have to say it's a fun fucking game, but sadly it also falls into that line for like, you know, it's a free-to-play game, but it has a bunch of things in there that may make you want to spend like a few dimes, a few pieces of cash on it, you know, probably you have spare money in it. Like, it's also a free-to-play game, right? And some people like, I'm not gonna say change their model, you know, they do what they want to do, but just know that they're for free-to-play models, there's always a repercussion for the customer, not for the business. The business will thrive. The customers, though, whoever's playing the games, they may actually end up, you know, addicted to the game, whether be it, you know, through the game itself or because they want to buy more in-game currency to buy costumes, which, you know, that's a thing. So as much as I love PSO2, there will always be that like thing in the back of my mind, like, I know what you want, I know what you do, man, I know what it is. You're not innocent. They must be doing something right if they're still paying for their subs for that game. There's a bonus. It's entirely free to play, but there's a bonus to paying for the sub. And that's all you really need. If PSO2 was more or less a subscription, I wouldn't have anything to complain about or say anything about it. And there are people out there who will pay for that subscription, and that's good. I want PSO2 to make money. I do. I really do. It's not like, oh man, you fucking hate all free-to-play games. That's also not true. I don't hate all free-to-play games. I hate what's inside the free-to-play game. Just to be clear, I don't hate free-to-play games. I hate what's inside of it. And a lot of them. A lot of it is freemium. And that's what I have like a disagreement with when it comes to free-to-play. PSO2 has it in it. But you know what? I will admit that it's not as egregious, but it's still there. Jediah, how you doing? Sorry I butchered your name, but welcome. How you doing? Oh, by the subs you mean Final Fantasy 14? So, like, subscriptions make sense, especially for MMOs, because you need to keep the lights on, right? There is an entire, like, room full of servers and stuff that needs to have maintenance. You have employees that need to be paid for, you know, all that other good stuff, and a monthly revenue for, and like you can play Final Fantasy 14 and never pay a sub, but you only go up to level 60. Think about that. You don't have to pay the sub. You can get everything up to Heaven's Word and you would still be fine. You can get everything up to Heaven's Word and you could still play that, and you know, your curiosity would be like, is this really good content? Then you go and pick up Stormblood, then you go pick up Shadowbringers, right? You know, it's up to you though. Premium can be tolerated if not a solid pay to win advantage, and you can earn it in game in some way. I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree on that a little bit. I do not think freemium was made with the best intentions for the gamer or the customer. I don't think, I definitely do not like pay to win aspects. I outright hate them. And freemium tends to gear towards how to make the most profit on the unwilling customer. Those who have bad addictive personalities. I've said this before, you can judge me on it, but I think free-to-play games was there for anybody who's playing for free to populate the game and to try to catch the big money grubbing fish, or as they would put it, you know, whales, orcas, blue whales, leviathans. To spend money on the game because their personality is all bad. And it's not just the people who have money, there are people who don't make as much money spending money on these games. And there has been, I think there has been like surveys, reports, articles, and actual information on people who are not rich spending hundreds, thousands of dollars on these free-to-play games because they can't help themselves. Obviously, I would have to show proof of that, right? Because you're like, oh, that's hard to believe. But I think it's easily researchable. I was saying that I used to have a bad opinion about it in my early comment, but after playing, I totally understand now. Yeah, about the whole sub for MMOs. That makes sense, though. Like I said, there's servers that needs to be stayed up. What? Oh, it's Cerberus. I was about to say, I was like, how'd I get there? There are servers that need to stay on. There's expansions that need to be made. There's content that you can make via the subscriptions. And what Yoshi P said, that the in-game or online shop for Final Fantasy is apparently for developing the game. Apparently, I'm not 100% sure if that's truthful or not, but what other choice do we have but to take his word for it, right? Alright, so we made it past Etta. Getting from floor 50 to 100 is not going to be tricky at all. It's just a nuisance. Hi, Soulless. How you doing? Let's be real, free-to-play games ruin the gaming industry because major companies saw how profitable it is. That is why we have to so much DLC for a new shirt instead of just putting it in game. I will add a caveat to that, Excalibur Jones. Free-to-play games aren't the bad things within the gaming industry. It is the freemium aspect of it and the companies. Like, you can have a free-to-play game and have fun with it, and it's just a free game. That's what a free-to-play game is a free game. It's just what is attached to that free-to-play game. Is there a freemium in there? Is there anything that you have to pay for in there? Like, technically, let me put a technicality in this too. Deltarune is a free-to-play game. But there isn't anything in there that's like, oh, how about you go to our online shop and pay for extra clothes for all the characters? Right? That's just a caveat for you. Not saying that you're wrong or anything like that. I play Genshin, so I totally understand. Gacha games are the worst of it, but that's their nature, unfortunately. But the goal is to take your money, lol. I just wish some could balance it better. I honestly wish there was a way for it to be a more positive experience, and I don't think there really is. Genshin Impact is also a game I have to stay away from. Myself. I'm not telling anybody else to stay away from gacha games. I'm not telling y'all to stay away from free-to-play games. I'm not telling y'all to not do whatever the hell you want. This is just me. I cannot play Genshin Impact anymore. It has so much quality, and there's actual love in the development of the game, but it's hammered and pretty much like hung up on this whole freemium thing in there. Like, you can play the game for free. You don't have to spend a dime to play the game. You don't have to spend a dime to do anything. All you have to do is play the game. But the psychology of the game itself is that, oh hey, you're grinding out for hours and hours on end. You can just go in and do your dailies every single day, because that's what we're asking of you, to go in and grind out your dailies every single day. You may do it for 15 minutes or an hour, right? But then it gets to a point that, one, Genshin is also a story-based kind of RPG free-to-play game. They don't have the story finished. There's always chapters, so you always end up hitting an end game. So it's like an MMO, right? And once you hit that end game, you're just going to repeatedly do something over and over. For most people, it's that kind of abyss dungeon thing. It doesn't look fun to me. It's repetitive. And a lot of what you do in the game is repetitive. Just repetitive, grindy stuff. To level up, you have to do something repetitive. To do anything, you have to do something repetitive. And that in itself is appealing to me. Honestly, it's appealing to me. I like it because I play old school RuneScape. Some of that repetitiveness is appealing to me. But for some people, they find out they're wasting their time, or they're not really into all that grindy stuff, but you know, they don't want to miss out on the story, you know? I like Genshin Impact, I can't play it. Genshin is so good, but the gacha really is pushed hard. They really do sell the solution to a problem they made. Yeah. They created the problem. I went like a year and a half without spending money on Genshin, but then there was a sweet deal that I had to spend money on, lol, and I never did it again, but that won't be the case for everyone. Exactly. I think you have self-control, Sanic. I think you might have more self-control than... Well, you definitely have more self-control than I do. I don't. I see something that could help me get through like this really inconvenient barrier for which I don't want to spend hours on end to do. Like, I would like to spend a lot of my hours playing something else or doing something else. That's part of the reason why I can't play Genshin, because there could be a lot to do. It says like, hey, you just need to spend like 15 minutes of your time and you can get your Prima Stones and blah, 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 blah. But it's like, but if you really want to get something, you're going to be spending an hour or more to get what you want. Grinding Genshin killed my interest in it. I played it a lot alongside 14, but I just didn't have enough time to play both. Pretty much, so I chose which one I loved more. Well, that'll be a mystery from Isabel for the rest of her life. No, I'm kidding. End game for Monster Hunter is something that is repetitive, but man, something about it just keeps it coming, right? I didn't say the repetitive was bad. There are people out there that love repetitiveness. I did say I like the repetitive nature of Genshin, right? I did say that, right? I do like some repetitiveness in my game, but it has to be entertaining. Like I said, I play RuneScape, so there's repetitiveness in that. They release a complete Genshin Impact experience where you don't have endless grinding in your future, I might give it some time. I will say give it. I'm going to give it like maybe another 3 to 5 years, because I want the whole story for Genshin Impact. I don't like it being piecemealed. I literally have to force myself to get on Genshin just to do dailies for like 10 minutes and get off so I can get primos, and that's because I'm currently playing 14. Yeah. I did say that too, right? Like, you go on for 15 minutes, do your dailies and get off. You know, that's probably like the most that they ask for. But in order to get the real good stuff, you would play for more than that. You would definitely play for more than that. Santa got the right of it though. You shouldn't really. I think Santa got the right of it though. You know, play for a little bit, then move on. Like Steam Review once said, every game is a grind. It just depends on what grind you like. Yep. I wish I wasn't on this damn delay. Twitch doesn't have that much of a delay. But my goal on YouTube is to get 100 people to watch my streams before I switch over to like maybe do Twitch every so often. I need to come out with more content. I was about to do a video on a Korean-based game, but I didn't think that would have been entertaining. There's a new Korean game that came out, and it's a Korean game, so obviously it's free to play, has freemium shit in it. I played up to a certain point, and my friend Calcor was able to wean me off the game before it got too bad. I was gonna talk about that, but I don't think it would interest you guys. The other project was there are some 14 lures that I need to make, and there's also RuneScape. I got back into RuneScape. I wanted to share my experience of getting back into RuneScape and playing RuneScape 3 compared to old school RuneScape, but there's been like 1,001 different videos on that. But I wanted to share my experience on coming back to old school RuneScape than being a new player in the current RuneScape. And I know a lot of you guys probably don't care for RuneScape. It's just kind of funny. Grinding Genshin so much, the artifact grind sucks the life out of me, though. So I just dropped it. Yeah, hey, sometimes that happens. Maybe the grind is not for you, for a lot of people, not for you. RNG on the character rolls and weapons. Yeah, that the loot boxes. Yeah, that too. That too. Artifact grind can go to hell. Ladder season makes a grind fun every time. Old school Diablo 2 wheedled down to magic find and chaos sanctuary runs in in-game, but people played that game for 20 years after release. I think there's something about Diablo 2. I haven't played it, but there's something about Diablo 2 that just attracts the person. Oh man. Okay, so I was going to show this new game, but I also wanted to do like my at least 30 minutes. I'll try to do like 30 minutes of like RuneScape if I can, so that I have something to document with. I can, because I'm gonna get the recording for RuneScape, and I do want to, you know, talk about that sometime in the future. I was also thinking about seeing if I can get in contact with Lucrin. I wanted his opinion on like how he feels about 14 now, as he was a World of Warcraft player. I want to get his opinion on some stuff. I hacking hate the artifact grind. I had every character back in May. I dropped artifact grind from my priorities to get something else leveled because I liked playing every character. Oh, that's a big grind you got there. But the gambling dopamine is nice. It's nice when you feel it. It sucks when it goes away. The realization hits you and you're like, oh shit, I spent like 2 hours on this. Or, oh crap, I spent like $15 on this. So let's get that. guys have any suggestions though, on what Syncweaver, what suggestion are you looking for? Okay, so I know I did say that there were games I want to look into, and I said I was doing ESO. ESO is going to take a while because there's a lot to ESO, which I mean, the Elder Scrolls Online. There's way too much into that. But I did want to play some like other games on the side. ESO is going to take a while to compile. I think that's going to be like a video later down the line, maybe next year. There's some games I do want to see if I can deep dive into. Why am I opening this? Let's exit the game. Get ready, guys. Get ready. Get ready for that. Or this, whatever it is. There. Sa-zu. Ja-su. Alright, there's music in here that I want to get rid of, so we're gonna do that right now. Wow, you had every character fully capped, which had a minus constellations. Oh, so you had them capped minus constellations. Okay. A decent weapon for every character I had. Their talents all at level 8, and they were all at level 80. That is a lot. Where's the Shashu? RuneScape has this thing with their window where it's trying to process a whole bunch of things at one time. And this is RuneScape 3 that has this going on. Like, sooner or later you're going to see it on the screen, but it's processing so much data that it takes a long time for it to just show up on the OBS. So I could show... There it is. See? See what I mean? That took a while. Oh no, I don't want it to fit the screen. I want it to stretch. There we go. All right. So I just got done doing one of the old missions, or doing one of the old quests. I did this. Oh, it's just gone. Oh, okay. Wait. Does it just take away from the map? Why? Why does it do that? I was gonna do one of these because they're both novice and they're both short, so I've never done that. My thing for RuneScape, by the way, I am trying to do all the quests. There's over 200 of them in RuneScape 3. Yeah, that's gonna take some time. What the hell is that? What is that, a person? Oh my god, really? This is that freemium shit that's in RuneScape 3. These wings are totally unnecessary, but they paid money for it, so yeah. Or they might have won it from their loot box. Yeah, there's loot boxes. See? Look. There's loot boxes. But I'm not really too sure why this is. Like, look at this. This is absolutely insane. So actually, I'm gonna get my attack up. Oh wow. Okay. Someone explained to me why some people are unhappy with Dark Knight changes. I've got no clue since I don't play it. Yeah, it's what Isabel said. It's just incredibly underwhelming. So to be specific on what's underwhelming for the Dark Knight, every other tank in the game has something that makes it a little bit more fun. Gunbreaker is more powerful. The Warrior went back to being the sustain tank, right? Everything it does gives it HP. Plus it has a really cool jump maneuver move that swings the axe down. Plus some good quality of life for the Warrior. The Paladin, also somewhat the same thing, but they're more veritable now. They're like everything in a tank. I'm pretty sure the Paladin is the best tank in the game at this point, right? And it's the safest tank in the game. Dark Knight does not have good sustain. Not even as good as the Gunbreaker, even though the Gunbreaker doesn't have like the best cooldowns. At the very least, its sustain is better. The other tanks got massive buffs, but some of us want spammable visual terrain back and more healing and some kind of way to deal with the invuln. Yeah, a visual drain had a visual spam. You could spam it because back in the day, they were able to sustain their MP so well. It was just like they didn't lose their MP and they didn't lose their health. They were basically the best dungeon based tank in the game. So they nerfed it and they said, no, none of that, no more. You can't have that. Abysmal Drain sucks now. It's on a cooldown and you can only use it that one time and you only get base 200 instead of getting HP per enemy that you hit. It sucks now. What else? We were given an Endwalker, a 2-charge 600 hit attack that does have a little bit more if you're in dark side mode. If you're in dark side or dark arts mode or whatever, you're in dark side, whatever. And your living shadow stays out and does the Shadowbringer as well. And also does a bit of damage on that. So it does have more damage, but it still lacks sustaining. Its Soul Eater is not very good. And Abyssal Drain also isn't very good. And that's all they have for sustain is Soul Eater and Abyssal Drain. And they're both not that good. And I think they want us to bank on the Blackest Night, which if they really want us to spam the Blackest Night, then make it easier to be used because it uses a chunk of our MP. So they just made Dark Knight that much more kind of like underwhelming. The invuln is also the worst invuln in the game. Dark Knight has the worst invuln in the game. Okay, Sanic, let me explain. When a Dark Knight uses their invuln, they go into something called Living Dead. When they actually get to 1 HP and they are supposed to die, they go into Walking Dead. But for 10 seconds, you have to fill up the entire health bar, or at least the sum of its total health up within the Dark Knight. So it depends on whether or not your healer can do that. It's incredibly stressful for a healer to do that. But after 10 seconds, the Dark Knight dies. It just dies. It dies. And it's nuts how they thought that was a good invuln. It's not. Thematically, I guess it makes sense, but functionally, it sucks. It's the worst invuln in the game, and no one can change my mind about that. Like even the Gunbreaker's invuln is a hell of a lot better. Because even though it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot and I go straight to 1 health, if you're in an emergency, you hit that baby, and you know what? You're not losing health anymore because you're invincible that entire time. You're invincible. Warrior is like, I can't go under 1, so it's not that good. It's not that great. But at least they don't die after 10 seconds. In situations like that, yeah, you know, you better have a white mage with benediction. If they think that they're giving a purpose for benediction, then I don't know what to tell you. It's absolutely stupid. The King of Slime, wait, Sun King Slime fella is knocked around again. Where the previous King Slime event? Could you remind me? King Slime? Aye, big blobby boyo is he, or he is. Was causing some mischief here a while back. A lot of people popped him into one of their magic portal things. But as it turns out, he didn't get too far. He was just stewing. He was just stewing down there in some poor soul's basement. Now he's back out and making a right mess of the place. That doesn't sound good. Don't you be worrying your wee head. Peter's got a plan, going to get the situation under control. Though, wouldn't mind a hand though if you're offering. I mean, yes. Sure, I'll help you. Happy days. So where's the King Slime right now? He can't be far. What's happening? Oh no. Oh no. What did I get myself into? Oh my god. Oh, it's ugly. Speak of the devil. He's bigger than I expected. Yep. So are you ready to hear my grand ideas to get rid of him? I guess so. All right, picture this. Queen Slime. Excuse me? What? Wow, that invulnerability, lol. Well, I'm trying out Scholar, so I guess I'll stand some of that Dark Knight suffering later. If you're going to try out Scholar, for the most case, you're going to probably run into a Dark Knight, sure, but you probably won't run into that situation. Dark Knights are pretty good at keeping themselves alive. They're just bad at, well, recovering from health or recovering their health. They're just that bad. It's still my favorite job in the game. I still love the Dark Knight. I just... Ugh. He's like, what? What do you do? So we're going to get this... So apparently we got to go out and get this Queen Slime. Is that what he's trying to do? Think about it for a minute. What's the only thing that can tame a big blobby boyo? A giant gloopy girl. They'll fall in love and the two of them will live happily ever after. Okay, it'll be romantic. So it will. I'm really sorry, Peter, but that may be the stupidest idea I've ever heard. Oh? Sorry, Peter, I didn't mean to offend you. I just think we really should weigh up our options. We can look at what's worked and didn't work last time. Portal was a fair success. We should probably start investigating. Peter, why are you looking at me like that? I was just fairly sure you would love the idea. What have you done? Oh my goodness, that I was like, wait, what was that? Oh no. Oh goodness. Oh geez. Oh man. Well, I guess we're going to be with my plan then. Gods give me strength. Fine, what am I doing? That's the spirit. We need to introduce them, but he could do with a wee bit of sprucing up. We gotta get him all gorgeous for his wee date. How do we make a giant slime monster gorgeous? I don't know. Get him a wee hat or something. That'll do it. Pop a top hat on that wee head up there, and before you know it, the two of them will be, what did he say? Be soldering off into the sunset. Wow, okay. I go have a chat with Thessalia over in the clothes shop in Verruk. She's a wee dote. Sorted me out with this chef costume, so she did. My God. Did he say chef costume? All right, I don't know. Okay, she's in Verruk, right? Verruk is where? Oh, I gotta go all the way up here in Verruk. Okay. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. That is absolutely insane. I don't think you saw it, but I guess this sums it up. So all the other tanks are eating a gourmet meal, and they threw the Dark Knight a Popeye's biscuit with no water. They basically did that. Dark Knight got the kitty. They're sitting at the kitty table with mashed potatoes and are just like not sitting at the big boys tables anymore. Do. And you know what? I mean, a lot of people, I don't know what other people's opinion is on the Dark Knight, but certainly mine isn't the most positive because of just like how it is. Dun. I wish they would do like I hope. Oh my gosh, what level is he? Level 80? Level 30. Okay, what's going on there? I hope they do something, because it's just underwhelming. It's very underwhelming. Yeah, I had a chat with my friends about this and how dark. I think I went offline for a second there. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, I think I went offline there. I think RuneScape is doing that. RuneScape is definitely doing that. Okay. Yeah, that was RuneScape doing that. So I'm supposed to be here in Verruk, and I'm supposed to be looking for this girl. Usually, they would have like a blue square to show you where you're supposed to be. But I'm not sure where to go. All right, so give me 1 second. What quest is this? This is quest. Once upon a slime. Once upon a slime. RuneScape 3. Okay, so once upon a slime. It's a short quest. Top hat shenanigans. Okay, Return of the King. Oh, okay. Apparently you get something for that. Ew. Oh, man. Okay. For a giant hat. Where is she? Where is the shop? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's what was missing, guys. So my map is missing a lot of things, and I know it's a little much already looking at this, but yeah, it's actually missing some things. Like all of this. Clothing, candle, food, fur, gem. Don't need that. Don't need that. That. Lamp trader, sure. Photo, bars and pubs. Silk, no. Vegetable store, there we go. There was a bunch of things that I was missing. We need to find the clothing shop. The clothing shop is right there. So literally I'm around the corner from it. This map is like a PoE skill tree, bro. Don't look at it. Talk about Once Upon a Slime. Hi there, how can I help you? This is going to be a bit tough to explain. I'm listening. Have you by any chance heard of the King Slime? Could I not have? I still have nightmares of the chaos he caused in Remington. As I lie in bed at night, sometimes I can still hear the gloop gloop gloop. The gloop? The bloop gloop. I'm sorry. It's okay. It was just such a tough time for. Oh my goodness, that's funny. I'm afraid I have some good news and some bad news. What's the good news? The King Slime fiasco is definitely behind us. And the bad news? It's also in front of us. Who's writing this shit? No, you can't mean... I'm afraid so. Tell me everything. Well, it's pretty much the same situation as last time, except now there's two of them. Two slimes? Yep, king and queen. I swear, has that imbecile been messing around with his jelly again? Yeah, a little bit. Jelly? Ew. Okay. We're gonna have to do something about that. Here, I'll put legends up here. Actually, no, I could just take legends off. Boop. This may sound strange, but Peter has asked me to get a top hat for the king. He has a crazy plan to make a queen fall in love with the king in the hope that they'll cease their violent ways and live happily ever after. I guess that could work? Yeah, I'm not sure, but it's worth a shot. But anyway, I don't suppose you happen to have a deal in ridiculously large top hats? Well, actually, it's funny you should say that. You have to have been living under a rock to not have heard of my world record attempt. I'm well known around here for being the creator of the second largest top hat in Gilmore of all time. Right. Actually, oddly convenient. Can I borrow it by any chance? Go for it. Anything to sell Gilliamore. Hope this works. Good luck. Hands you a very, very large hat. Now I gotta go back to the guy, and up there goes RuneScape again. Yep. Oh geez. Oh my god. Oh geez. Oh my goodness. Ah, Master Payne. I was wondering if you would ever show up into my streams. I mean, you obviously go around saying very special words in the comments all the time. But how are you, sir? Why aren't playing 14 bored already? Well, if that was a cohesive sentence, I would be able to answer that. No PvP to give you thrills of battle? Why would I need PvP to have a thrill of battle? Also, can you make a cohesive sentence so I can understand what you're saying, sir? I don't think I can chop. Why is there just a random elder tree just sitting there, man? Oh man, this lag. Only RuneScape 3 can do this. Oh, I'm out of run. Oh well. Wait. I actually do have to walk. You the guy with the gulls? Wait, what? With the gulls or the urban guy on the video on commit? Am I the guy with the glasses? Ah, you mother criminy! Like what the? I just pimp slapped the mess out of this guy. Oh, iron bolts. Okay, let's take that and the iron bolts. I think you can get money off of this, so I guess I can take that. Are you the guy with the glasses or the urban guy on the video on commented? Commented on. I'm not really sure what you're saying. Which one are you? If I knew what you were... Ah, motherfucker. What are you doing here? If I knew what you were saying, I'd probably be able to answer that. Ooh. 3 bolts. Nice. Iron bolts. I got iron bolts. Alright, so let's talk to this guy. Hey Peter, I got the giant hat you asked for. Excuse me? Did you say you got our slime boyo a giant hat? I did, yeah. For dear's sake, what part of get him a wee top hat did you not get? He's gonna look a buck idiot in that thing. They need to... I think they're making fun of Westerners, I think. I said Final Fantasy 14 players play to look pretty, then the next player instead of being stronger. Some may do, some may don't. I mean, whose prerogative? Who cares why people play a video game? I mean, does it really matter in getting stronger or looking pretty or whatever? Fashion is in game, bro. It's okay, Sanic. I know who Master Payne is. He's been going around in like the comments of that one video. Yeah, Master Payne is the one dude who's going around in my comments in my one video and basically just having a good old time there. Peter, sometimes you say some words and I don't know what they mean. It's gonna look daft. Okay, right? You listen here now. Take this right back to Thessalia, and I want you to give her a right tonguing. What? Would you wait, what? It means tell her off. Oh, right. Wow. A right tonguing. This, I don't know if they're making fun of it, of people in America and how I just walked through the slime. I walked through the slime. I walked through the slime. Also, what the hell? What is that? I don't think I made that. I'm gonna clear that marker. I don't know why that's there. You know, there's a lot of things you can do in 14. Right? There's a lot of things you can do. You could be the ultimate warrior. You could be like one of the best savage raiders. You can be pretty good at PvP for the non-existent PvP that we have. Which, that's fair criticism. You can be a fashionista. You could be the richest person in your server. You can have like the highest achievements. You can have all the mounts. You can have all the minions. It's a lot you can do. Oh no. Wait, I didn't know there was a day-night cycle in this game. Oh no, it's not. It's just... Oh, okay. I was about to say... I was like, wait. Was there a day-night cycle in this game? It's not. It's just that thing. Or you could stop and play RuneScape. That's also true. You could also play whatever you want. You can always do whatever you want. Also, this RuneScape, it's kind of ridiculous. Also, I'm out of run. This is... You can rest? Wait, you can rest? No, bro, let's go. Oh wow, that sent my oh wow, I didn't know it could do that. Why do you make WoW hating videos? It wasn't a WoW hating video. Does resting restore HP? I don't know. Talk about Once Upon a Slime. Let's do that. Did the plan work? Please tell me it worked. Well. Peter sent me back because the top hat is too big. Why do you talk about WoW if you don't play it? I mean, I did play the game. That's the thing. I did play the game. I played it for months. And I recorded my experience. And I had a fairly good time. And I did like WoW. I just didn't want to play a game that was run by Blizzard. Oh, well, I mean, it's up to you, moderator, to believe me or not. I wouldn't have gotten those recordings of any of those characters if I didn't play the game, so... Got 1,500 days played on a main alone, and wow, bro, it deserves criticism at this point. It's tough love. I think I've said this before, but I don't hate WoW. I think WoW is a fun game. But I don't agree with the company. That was just my new player experience. Like, it does deserve criticism in that, and I gave it what I thought, you know, what I thought what the game was as I was playing it like it was new, you know? The people that made it great are no longer there, and its new owners are treating the game poorly. Well, I mean, let's just say it this way. Let's just look at it this way. Madara and Master Pain has their own opinions. I'm okay. What the? What does he want me to do with it? He says he actually just wants you to give him a small top hat. He says you're way wrong. All right. Then Madara, you tell me, right? You tell me why World of Warcraft is good. You go ahead and tell me. Change my mind. And tell me what you know, tell me why do you think I hate it? Yeah. Cuz I never said I hated it. Well, I specialize in giant top hats. Peter knows this. Wait. This means you don't have any smaller top hats. No, I do not. Damn. Okay, well, thanks anyway. I'll go and tell Peter the bad news. Sorry. Wait. Eva. Huh? I have an idea. Eva has been building a shrinking machine. A shrinking machine? Yes. Maybe you could use it to shrink the top hat I gave you a normal size. Okay. That might just work. Where can I find her? She was setting up her machine in East Varrock. Okay. I believe it's in one of the buildings just south of the bank. Okay, great. It's not too far from here. Just be careful and don't blame me if something goes wrong. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. I'm sure everything will be fine. Why am I always put into, like, a situation? Yo, who wrote this quest line? I don't know, but it's actually very entertaining. Okay, so the bank is right here. Said it was south of the bank. I don't see any machines in there. I definitely don't see any machines in there. It's not even open. What about in here? Is there a machine in here? Oh, that's a bank. That's the bank. Wait, what? Okay, so it's south. South from here. Let me take a look. She said it was in one of these buildings. Now, I could do the... Oh. Do the thing like this and cheat. Wait, there it is. Yeah, that has to be the shrinking machine. Yeah. Hey, we need to talk to you. Hey there. Hey, there is not normal form. That is not normal. Wait, hey there, it's not normal. Whatever. Says you might be able to give me a hand. She's a great companion of mine, a friend of a friend of mine. Uh-oh. That's great. So spit it out. What am I doing for you? Well, you see, I've got this giant top hat. That's indeed a large top hat, probably the second largest I've ever seen. So for you, no, it's for a slime king. Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's way too big. Too big, you say? Yes. Oh, this is perfect. You could shrink it using my machine. I was hoping you'd suggest that. Oh, this is fantastic. You can be the first one to test it. First one to test it? Is that safe? I'm 100% certain that it's probably very safe. Maybe. Oh. Uh-oh. So how do I use the machine? It's simple. Just configure the control panel and you're good to go. How do I configure the control panel? Pull some levers, push some buttons. It's not too complicated. You'll figure it out. If you do it wrong, it'll tell you how many of the inputs you got correct. Or it will explode. I think it'll tell you about the inputs though. Okay, I hope. Yeah, just keep fiddling with it and eventually you'll get what you want. Thanks, I'll give it a go. Minigame maybe? You open the panel on Eva's machine. Golden button? Medium? Green button? Decrease? Apply voltage? Pet. You failed to correctly configure any of the machine settings. Okay, well, you know what that means, guys. It's time to pull out the good old handy dandy Wikipedia, because I ain't dealing with this shit. Silver button, hot, red button, increase, no, KSL. There you go. Place a very, very large top hat into the machine. How did, what? Eva's machine smokes and then spits out a much smaller top hat. Did it work? It sure did. Splendid. Now that we know it works, how would you feel about shrinking yourself down so you could ride around in my pocket? I'll pass. Aw, let me know if you change your mind. I better get this hat back to Peter. That was weird. That was weird. It was entertaining though. Which way are we going? We're going this way. We're going the way of the fire. Any idea what's next? Sorry. Any idea what next good class to level after Paladin? After Paladin? Man, that I can't answer that for you. Because I mean that depends on the person, right? Like, what do you like to do? I mean, if you like tanking, I would say try out the other tanks. But if you like to hit things, you know, melee DPS, if you like ranged, try the casters, try the physical range DPS. Yeah, okay, that's not a day-night cycle. I would say you gotta try out pretty much all the classes to get a good feel out of it. I know that's a lot of work. But if you want my opinion, I kind of need to know what you want, you know? Choose monk, but get ready for your hands to be active. Cool, I like complex rotations. Looks complex at first. It's not really complex. He's right about it. He's right about that. It's not really complex. Yeah, monks kinda are a lot of buttons. They really are a lot of buttons, but you get their rotation down pretty quickly. In terms of role quests, casters would be your lowest, as the highest starts at 50. True. Oh, that's a shiny sword. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Let's end this quest already. This quest was kind of long. I've got the wee hat. Just look at that. That's class. You give the top hat to Peter. Let's get it on our boy and let them get down to the courting. Come here, handsome. Peter affixes the top hat to the king slime. The king slowly makes its way over to the queen. Oh, there! Look, it is a top. Look at that tiny top hat. That's it, big lad. I think it's working. Is it? No! Oh, son. Damn, that sucks. Oh, his poor wee heart broke. I was sure that was gonna work. It's almost as if this was a stupid idea to begin with. Oh yeah, it might have been a dumb shit. Excuse me? I've had enough of your negativity. Why is this still falling off of my damn mic? Like, clearly there's nothing wrong with the plan. There's just something else around here that's taken her fancy. Like what? Sure, go have a wee chat with her. Maybe she'll tell you what's gotten her distracted. You seriously want me to go and have a conversation with the giant slime monster? I'm deadly serious. Why does this not surprise me? Look, you just stand her over there, give her a friendly poke and say, "Here, love, what's the matter with ye?" She'll open her wee heart to ye and let you know what's I mean, okay, this is never going to work. Oh, don't knock it till you try it. Off you go now. Why am I doing this? Can't believe I'm doing this. What did he want me to say? Hello, love. What's wrong with you? Piece of goop sticks to you as you move your arm away. Ugh. Poke the queen, however, this time your hand comes back goopless. Huh. Huh. Wait, am I supposed to poke? Well, what'd she say? Nothing. Nothing useful. I don't speak, slime monster. I just ended up with a chunk of slime. Oh. Oh? Maybe we can use that. How? Well, that's just a piece of the queen herself, right? Surely, if she's been drawn to something, then it makes sense. It's a piece of her slime would be too. Well, you may be onto something. What the heck? Not just a pretty face. Use a chunk of slime around the piece, around the place, and see if it's being drawn anywhere in particular. Also, here. You can have my favorite bucket, so you can never know if you need it. Okay, well, Jesus Christ. Yo, I should find Roblox servers Wait, what? I should find Roblox servers shutting down funny, because people love it, but this shit is so funny people are freaking out. And by shutting down, I mean temporarily. Wait, people are freaking out for temporary shutdowns? I mean, they're temporary shutdowns, but why are they shutting them down? Now, that's a good question. Okay, what am I supposed to do around the place? They still don't have... Let's see. Let's go ahead and check the wiki real quick. We're gonna check the wiki. The hell was that? The hell was that? She is returning to who suggests putting top hat on the scene. Scene's cut out. Slime seems to be interested. Okay. Talk to Peter, who's next poke. Put the slime. Go up to the slime. Who is getting destroyed? Talk to Peter again. He will give you a bucket. The pink goop can be used to locate the source of slime's distraction, which turns out to be the contents of... Oh, wait. Wait, the reason why I'm hearing that is because... What's that slime monstrosity and why is it interested in my cauldron? Oh, it's just queen slime. Peter. Well, what'd you say? Nothing really. Don't speak slime. Ended up... Oh, you know what? Duh. Found something goopy in the cauldron. Says she likes. You did? Yeah, were you not expecting me to? Yeah, I was. Knew something around here was distracting the big... Okay. So what are we gonna do with the purple goop? Alright. What if we just splash it over our boy? You know, just like cologne. He'll be smelling right and fancy. Oh my goodness. Here we go. You splash the goop over King Slime. Once again, the king makes his way over to the queen. Oh, this is looking promising. Go on, my son. She definitely seems more interested this time. Aye, and why wouldn't she be? Just look at him. Our fella looking wild dapper and got the smell to back it up. I guess. What is she doing? Yes. Go on. You... What is... Oh gods! Oh Jesus! Oh, uh-oh. Peter, what have you done? Peter, what did you do? Oh my god! And now it's a bigger, gelatinous, giant slime that fused together. Well, we did it. What do you mean we did it? She absorbed him. I think you've created something far worse than any form of slime royalty that came before. Would you lighten up? The King Slime is no more, and look, Queen Slide's headed off on her holidays. And you know what? If I were betting man, I'd say we'll never see nor hear from her again. Ugh. And look, she was so happy she left us a present. It's a swanky new top hat for me. And you can hold on to that bit of pink slime. Oh god. Don't worry about it. You've earned it. Oh man, why did I get to have a piece of a what the hell? Oh, would you look at that? That is a fun wee hat, so it is. Are you enjoying your wee bit of slime? I hate you. I hate you so much. It's alive! The slime gurgles at you. Oh, well, aren't you a wee dope? I think she likes you. I guess she's kind of adorable. And that was you sitting complaining and all that. All's well that ends well. Yeah, it seems like it's not all bad. Slime gurgles some more. Now that's all over. How about we hit the town and find me a lassie? I think I'll leave that to you, Peter. You sure? Good luck, Peter. Who needs luck when you got a fancy hat like this? Peter ups his new hat to you. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at the experience. Holy crap. Look at that cooking experience, guys. That's pretty cool. I'm going to... Thanks, cops. Yes. Yes. Thank you. I'm going to save this little piece of memorabilia. Once upon a slime. There we go. I'm saving that, and that's my certificate. I get 2 keys, Little Miss Gloop Pet, 2500 cooking lamp. Wow. Am I free? I'm free. And I got a bucket out of that. So I just completed that quest. Yeah, sure, let's do it. 2500. I'm at level 18 for cooking. Jeez, man. All right, last thing that I'm gonna do. Let's just open these stupid loot boxes. I just want to get them out of the way. But I guess I'm backpacking that. And I'm banking those. All right. What is this? Fallen star? Is that a medium? It's huge. It's a huge fallen star. That means I could do this. Why? Why did I do that? Why? Dang. I also need strength. Dang, okay. All right, well. Okay, that was weird. I just saw some dude just jump into a portal, I think. I'm not really too sure. Anyway, let's end this. We are technically at 2 hours. It's been fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow because we still have 20 days, 7 hours, 35 minutes, and something minutes left till Endwalker comes out. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.